I woke up this morning and I prayed. I prayed to the universe to have flow, to have synchronicity, to share with you all that I can share to elevate your impact, to make you flourish as my fellow speakers community. You all inspire me. I'm honored to be here. Thank you. Please give yourself a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. So let us begin. What is the speaking business to you? If I could just hear some answers being shouted out. What is the speaking business to you? Speaking allows you to do what? Having fun, inspiring people. That's right. What else? Impacting lives, getting money. All right. Become a rock star. Fantastic. Change maker. Ignite friendships. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here in front of you as the Malaysia Batik guy to share with you 3 lessons that I've learned in building my speaker's journey. First, people pay to hear you speak. Would you agree with this? Actually, I beg to differ. That was something that I've had to learn the hard way. People do not pay you to speak or to hear you speak. People actually pay for your abilities to reduce their uncertainty. Unfortunately, I remembered 3 years since I started my professional speaking career in 2012, I learned it the hard way. I was speaking to a room of 2,000 insurance agents. The year was 2016. It was fresh off an encounter that I had with, some people would say, one of the most powerful leaders in the world, and that is President Barack Obama. I was invited to deliver a keynote, a training to a group of young people, really young, 8 to 12 years old, and President Barack Obama and our then Prime Minister was in the hall witnessing my speech for half an hour. However, let's go back to 2016. This happened in 2014, and then I delivered this inspiring story in 2016 to a crowd of 2,000 insurance agents. I inspired the room. Everybody clapped. I thought I did a good job. And then the client came up to me and said, Michael, not bad lah, your talk lah. But sorry, cannot connect. They cannot connect. And I was like, what do you mean they can't connect? Isn't it a proud Malaysian achievement to have the President of the United States and our Prime Minister at that time attend a session and me sharing my journey of how I got there? But Michael, here's the problem. My agents all even struggle to close their first sale. You bring them fly until Obama level, they cannot connect. So Michael, honestly, your talk okay only, not that good. My boss going to scream at me. I still remember that time. I was really down. And I started re-evaluating, should I still remain in this profession of being a speaker? And ladies and gentlemen, my dear esteemed colleagues, that was when I found out something. I found out that clients don't buy what you do. They buy what they become after your speech. I've also found out that clients do not buy motivational speakers. They do not buy inspiration. You are not here because you need inspiration. You do not need inspiration to be up here in the morning to upgrade yourself. Oh no. Clients buy transformation. Clients buy certainty. Clients buy behavioral change. And clients buy how can you impart your knowledge to affect commercial success for your audiences. That was my first lesson. Here we go. My second lesson. Build many audiences. Would you all agree? The more famous I become, the better I become. Actually, no. I learned it the hard way again. Build ecosystems instead. Build partnerships, because one strategic partnership or relationship can unlock millions for you. So stop asking, how do I become famous? Start asking, who already owns the room that I want to be in? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite all of you to realize a magic. And this magic comes in one statement. Wouldn't it be cool? Can I invite all of you to just try it out with me? Let's say it together. Wouldn't it be cool? Let's go. Say it to another colleague of yours at your table. Go. Now, how is that a magic phrase? That was how I got my partnership with Malaysia's godfather of comedy, Harith Iskandar. 3 million followers online, sellout shows nationwide. I just went up to him one day and said, wouldn't it be cool if a speaker and a comedian and a magician and a 9-figure marketing coach come together and launch a program? And they asked me back, yeah, I think that would be cool. And then what happened is that you realize partnerships are born when you are open to ask. Partnerships are also born when you put yourself out there beyond a speakers association. Being involved in association for SMEs, being involved with celebrities, hosting them, moderating their sessions. What I've learned is that you leverage on their fame, and that's how you build a following. However, having said that, is building a following all enough? Not true as well. Speakers mistakenly chose attention. I did that. That was my mistake. But what I realized is, as speakers, we should choose access. Access to opportunities, access to a room of new audiences instead. So here were my mistakes. I got famous. Some of you may have seen my viral video of me wearing a Malaysian batik shirt, watching a wrestling show in Perth, and got cyber attacked late last year. My dear friends, I got famous, but I got 0 leads. No one came to me inquiring for more speaking opportunities. And one thing I realized, though, was the missing equation. It's good that you can get famous so that more eyeballs see you. But what's even more important is, as you massage those eyeballs, ask yourself, do you have connections? Have you built certain access to certain entry points? Government connections, viewers, corporates, trusted introductions made by credible people in the industry. You have all these. Because here is the formula. Make yourself famous as much as you can, as authentic as you can, and then when you build strategic relationships, these people here would just say, hey, haven't I seen you somewhere? Oh, you are that guy. Oh, you are that person. And then they click. And when they click, the deals come easier for you. Lastly, the future belongs to human state engineers, not your AI prompt engineers, not your content creators. Because in the age of AI, content will become cheap because we will never be able to rival the AI. But experiences and transformation will become premium. Ladies and gentlemen, here is my third and final lesson for you. Great speakers deliver great content. Can we agree? Well, yes, okay. I would like to offer a different perspective. Great speakers are no longer enough just by delivering great content. They to actually alter brain states. And how do we speakers alter brain states? People will remember like how we make them feel. In our presentation, in our speeches, we need to change the way how people feel. We need to make them feel that once they leave our speech, our session, they feel empowered. I would like to share my utmost respect to all of our speakers who have graced this stage since day one. Thank you. I would like to give a few honorable mentions. Elena, as inspiring as always, you altered our state. Can we give Elena a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Dr. Philip, Dr. Philip, where are you, Dr. Philip? Here? Yeah, Dr. Philip, who spoke about synchronicity. I really can relate to that. Can we give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? My good friend, Peter Yane, last night emceed our program. He gave out flowers to all of you. Am I right? He too engineered our state. Round of applause for Peter. He's not here with us today, but we remember him. And lastly, of course, another Peter, Peter Brendel. Where's Peter Brendel? Right here, giving out the pilot badge. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And lastly, before I wrap up, can I invite all of you to please stand up? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, just take a deep breath. Breathe in. Right. Lastly, before I go, I would like to show you how each and every one of you, too, can change the state of the person seated next to you, seated around you. How? At a count of 1, 2, 3, I'll just like to invite all of you to acknowledge the people at your table and just tell them, thank you for learning with me. Give them the biggest smile and give them a clap. This is going to be your moment to alter their state. 1, 2, 3, go! Thank you, everybody. This is Michael Teoh signing off. Thank you. You have been amazing, man. Give me a